Another day, another huge test of the Chelsea credentials. From Arsenal away to Villa away, such a big game. And not just for these two. In the messy scrap to finish in a Champions League place, every week seems to bring a surprise or a six-pointer, or both, that can really change the picture. To emphasise that point, by the way, Villa have Man United next, and both of these two will go to Anfield soon enough. 4 big names, 3 finishing spots. It's a long fight that'll surely run all the way to May. Emery's men were beaten at Molineux on Friday. A couple of extra days rest, that could be a factor here, but let's see. They remain without Tielemans, Camara and McGinn in midfield. Since we last saw them, Douglas Luiz has rejoined. Maatsen, Mings and Bailey are brought in to start here, while former Blue Tammy Abraham, back in the Premier League via Rome, Milan and Istanbul, waits on the bench. So too, by the way, Ross Barkley and Jadon Sancho. Morgan Rogers versus Cole Palmer is a match within a match itself tonight. Palmer was in pain and out of sorts at Arsenal, but plays here. Broadly, there was much to take from Sunday at the Emirates, but no points. There is, of course, yet another suspended absentee. Pedro Neto, the latest in way too long a line. Garnacho takes his place. Fofana's back from his own ban. Gusto starts. James is into midfield. The big one, though, the fourth and final change, is that Philip Jorgensen plays in goal with Sanchez dropped. Well, Watkins gave it away, but Villa have got it back. That's a clever pass from Andre Onana, the big Belgian, and Watkins was the target for the Buendia pass. And here's Leon Bailey. He squeezed that through! Douglas Luiz, 2 minutes on the clock and Aston Villa lead. Disastrous start for Chelsea.
Terrible start, the worst possible one. When Bailey receives the ball, he's a tricky customer because you know he can go on the outside. Equally adept at coming in field and hitting shots left-footed, but it's too easy to go on the outside and steer the ball across the 6-yard box.
Garnacho needs a good night tonight, hasn't had many lately. Great ball, and what a stop! Joao Pedro denied by Emi Martinez. World-class goalkeeper with a world-class save. There's a ball on here for him. Watkins! Instinctive arm flies up from Jorgensen, and it's a good job too. He's got in easily down the side of the centre half there, Ollie Watkins, and it's not a very good finish. Thank God.
Great save, because he could go down here quite easily, and you'll see that quite a lot, I think, the goalkeeper going to ground there and committing.
It feels far too open for this to possibly finish 1-0. No flag here, he's on. He is on. Gusto, tap in! There you go. 1-1. Joao Pedro, the main man, not just for Chelsea goals this season, but when it comes to Aston Villa, his favourite oppo, and he's got another one. Told you it wasn't going to finish 1-0.
Well, it comes off the back of 2 decent Aston Villa opportunities, but you can't say that Chelsea don't deserve to be level. Played well, they forced the issue, they've made a number of half chances on Martinez's goal, and to wait and then fashion that is brilliant, because I thought maybe he was just waiting a fraction too long and the space was going to go, and he delivers it to perfection. The pace on it, and it's a simple tap-in for him. Great equaliser.
A simple tap-in because of the quality of the ball in. Perfect from Malo Gusto. Garnacho running at Cash, and he does go outside, and it's dangerous, and it's very nearly an own goal, and a Chelsea lead. Konza on the dive, got plenty of it, and it has very nearly looped in.
Yeah, and he's done well again, really positive. Cash just a little bit standoffish so far tonight, and quite easily could have been an own goal.
It's very lively, and now it's 4 on 3, and it needs a good pass, and Ollie Watkins has put Aston Villa back in front. Hato and Watkins, this is going to be millimetres.
Yeah.
Offside! Boom! Lovely way to pass for Garnacho. Fernandez arriving, it's a great first touch. Joao Pedro, he's done it again! And instead of blowing a lead, Chelsea have turned a deficit into an advantage. Deep into first half stoppage time. Joao Pedro's got both of them. He loves playing Villa even more now. What a gorgeous finish by him and to the half.
Wonderful goal, brilliant team goal.
Could have maybe fed it through, but he's fed it through to Cole Palmer instead. That was a neat pass. And here's Reece James, the queuing up. Palmer, 3-1. No thinking about it this time. No hesitation. Hits it firm and true and into the back of the Villa net. And it's a commanding lead now. Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 3.
Yeah, well, as delicate and open as Villa are, Chelsea are making great decisions and punishing them. Brilliant move. Joao Pedro with the hold-up play once more. And then Palmer's slid pass into the path of Reece James arriving right on cue. Very similar position to which Joao Pedro profited from Gusto's ball in the first half. And this just causes absolute mayhem. Martinez can only palm it back out into the 18-yard box, and it's all about power. Don't worry about placement, sophistication, just put your foot through it. And it bypasses the bodies into the net.
Cheap giveaway. Watkins, brilliant defending. And now look at it. Well, they have had their moments, but it might be about to be 4-1. It should have been, but Gusto's ball for Pedro, which would have given him a tap-in, wasn't good enough. Well, another big let-off at the back for Chelsea there. I cannot believe Ollie Watkins has not shot there.
Look at the near post, right foot.
Just slide it in.
Yeah.
Palmer. Acres again, and he's onside Garnacho. The first touch is brilliant. There's the hat-trick as long as he's onside. Joao Pedro taps it in for his first Chelsea treble. It's 4-1. Game, set and match.
Well, that angled pass has been on throughout, whether it's been to Gusto or to Garnacho. It's been delivered to great effect on a number of occasions so far this evening. And Garnacho, I was a little bit concerned. Was he going to go a fraction too early? I think Joao Pedro absolutely stays behind the play. That's all he had to be focused on. The goal was gaping. He was going to find it. And he has been magnificent this evening and thoroughly deserves his treble.
What a ball. Cucurella, Garnacho in the middle. Oh, what a shame. He deserved it. He should have got it, by the way. But again, they are cut open so easily, Aston Villa.
Oh, brilliant pass. And so easy, as you say. And if he lifts it, it's a goal.
Oh, there's a free header here for Tammy Abraham, and it's off the bar. No X-factor goal there. Very nearly as we go into the final minute.
No, he would have loved that. Barkley, the architect, who's dropped into that little pocket on a few occasions, and we know he's got this in his armoury. Completely unmarked. It's good movement.
The full-time whistle goes. A thrilling game, and another swing of the pendulum in the scrap for a Champions League finish. Joao Pedro will take home the match ball and take the main headlines, but he was set up by great work from his colleagues. And for the most part tonight, Sam, Chelsea were really, really good.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, I was intrigued to see how they'd respond to the disappointment of the Emirates. And in truth, they played very, very well. confident display. Joao Pedro from the off tonight. Take us away to goals. His performance was first class.
The Blues are back in the top 5. Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 4.